guys, Famous here, and as you can tell by the title of the video, this is a very big announcement. Now, I've been thinking about this for a while because realizing the big picture on what I was trying to originally do kinda got clouded and pushed to the side of a little hobby or side objective, if I want to call it, that just I end up picking up during my main objective. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about sniping, alright? Hitting clips, feeding, trick-shotting, all that. See, the big picture on what I originally tried to do, what really got me into gaming and Call of Duty, was becoming a professional player. And on the time of being in Secret Service gaming and having a team and just doing Team Scrim and GB and UMG and tournaments left and right, it was at the same time I picked up sniping, and that started to coexist on what I wanted as my main goal, until eventually that it happened to the point where I had to pick sides. And most of the time I would pick sniping because I thought I was gonna do so well in it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do decent at it, but it's just not what the main objective of I wanted to do. Sniping is just, like I said, something I end up picking up on the way. And if I want to truly go back to my main goal and work really hard on the things I want to do, then I have to come to a realization that for the 7th time and for the final time, I'm going to have to leave the sniping community. I'm not leaving OV. I have a big passion for OV, and I'm working, and I'm going to work even harder to pull out content and streaming for OV. And for also me personally, and to you, the fans. You have to understand where I'm coming from, that I try really hard. Alright, when it came up to the sniping community, I tried really hard. I left 6 times. But after coming back from the 6th time going away, I actually managed to do a lot more than what I used to do. I actually end up hitting a decent amount of clips within a month. Alright, at some point I hit 5 clips within 1 week. I wasn't able to do that. But I watched so many videos of like the top 10 best moments of like this pro player and that pro player, or top 10 or best moments of pro COD history in general. And that is what sparked me to come to the realization that that's something I want to go through. That's something that I wanted to go through and wanted to make happen years ago. And it made me realize that I still want that. So I have to sacrifice and drop something else in order for me to pursue the main dream I wanted. The only reason why I kept going in the sniping community, people, is because every time I look at videos like the FaZe House and the Red House and all these gamers just living together, having a great time, I kept saying, I want to experience that too. I want to go through that. And that was the only motivation that kept me to try to hit clips and try to get in teams so that eventually I can go through that experience. If I were to become a pro player, I can still get that experience. But it's just something about feeders and trick shotters that are also spending more time on YouTube. And now, don't assume that I'm saying that pro players don't put a lot of time into YouTube. They do, but not as much as snipers do. A gaming house, like I said, is the only thing that kept me motivated to stay in the sniping community, because that's what I wanted to experience that. But the thing about being a pro player, playing competitively on a game that I love, getting paid for it, playing for the fans, hearing and seeing fans' reaction when it's either a clutch moment or a dire situation, traveling states and countries, is something that I wanted to do and experience. So like I said, I'm going to try to put more effort on YouTube, because the reason why I didn't put so much effort into YouTube is because with trying to hit clips would consume more of my time on going, I have to make this video, or I have to think of a topic for a video, when I can just either, have that time instead to think of a topic, make a video, and the rest of the day goes by itself, maybe a stream here and there, and then play for maybe more than 3 to 4 hours, and I just repeat that every day. And then eventually it will become such a muscle memory routine that it's going to be easy, because I say that it's going to be, because it is now, but I just procrastinate it on so much, and I hate myself for it, and I try to make myself stop doing that, but I just keep doing it. And I have a feeling it's because of the majority of my time that I try to put in hate clips, because I want to get in a team right now like NOS, right? And I realize that dropping and sacrificing the Sniper community once more will lower my chances of getting a NOS. But everyone has to respect my decision on being a pro player is what I wanted to do from the start. Nadeshot inspired me to become a pro player 4 years ago. And ever since then, I've been working my hardest to my full potential, telling myself, even if I get a great match, that I can do better. Being a pro player, I don't know when it will happen. I'm just hoping that it'll happen in general. Now, I don't know how many more years it will take for me to keep working to my hardest to fulfill the dream, but at least I have the mindset that it will happen at some point, is what I have to keep looking forward to. So, I just want to summarize by saying, you guys have to realize where I'm coming from and respect the decision that leaving the Sniping community for the 7th and final time is probably something that's going to really benefit me and my channel, without wasting the time on what I can be doing of making videos. I could just, I don't know what to say more. I can just leave. Put more effort into the videos. Put more effort into the streaming. And just fully focus on the main goal I started many years ago. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is Famous, give you content full superiority of gameplay. And peace.